Payment processing from Total Attorneys and Bluefin Payment Systems. So this is a completely integrated payment processing solution. If you're creating invoices in your Total Attorneys platform account, there is no easier way to run and apply payments directly to that invoice. It manages both an IOLTA and an operating account. So if you have IOLTA deposits, those can easily be made from a checking account or a credit card. To sign up, you go into the app section, and then on the right hand side you'll notice there's some contact information. You can either call us or enter through the web. So let's go into what the actual features look like once you've added payment processing to your account. We'll go into billing. I'll select an invoice that I want to make a payment against. Here's one that's due. Hovering over the actions menu, now I see the option to process payment. This was not there before. I'll select whether I want a one-time or a recurring payment plan. I'll go ahead and run a one-time payment. So here we can see the client's information and invoice number. And now whether or not we want to run a credit card or a checking account payment. In this case it's going to be a credit card. If I wanted to do a check, I can easily do that too, but we'll start with the card. We're going to run a payment of $1,000, and we want that to deposit into our IOLTA account. Now I can always come back if I've set up a recurring payment plan and change what destination account I want it delivered to. In this case it's just a one-time, and we're going to drop it right into IOLTA. I'll enter the credit card number, and cardholder name, and the expiration month and year. Security code on the back, billing information, and who I want a receipt sent to. So in this case I'm just going to send it to the client's email. I can also add a third party if I want, maybe an accountant. And now I'm going to review details. So the payment summary, client's information, invoice number, and the account that it's going to be withdrawn from is all here for me. I'll go ahead and process this payment. Now when I click this button, it will go ahead and run that credit card or checking account charge, and it will immediately send me an approval or decline message. So once I've processed this payment, I'm going to know right away if everything's all right, and I'll be able to make changes if necessary from there. Now let's say I want to set up a recurring payment plan. I'm going to go right into that same process payment option, only this time I'm going to select the set up recurring payment plan option here. I'm going to click continue, and I'll go through entering the first payment amount, which is going to run today, the recurring amount, which I'd like to run on up to a weekly basis. So we'll start that next Tuesday. We want it to run weekly, every Tuesday until this total invoice amount is paid, sending a schedule to the client's email. I'll click continue. This is going to take me to the next step. I'm going to enter that same credit card number again, information on expiration, security code on the back, address, and now finally I'll review the details. Here you can see that it's auto-calculated those 32 payments, so quite a bit of work has already been done for me, and then the last payment will just take care of the difference between the total and what that weekly payment should have been. If everything looks good, I'll go ahead and schedule these payments. Now when I schedule these payments, what it's going to do is it's going to run an authorization, making sure that credit card or checking account is valid, everything goes through okay. Then it adds a copy of this schedule to the client's client portal account. And let's say at any time I ever wanted to come back and edit these payments, maybe changing the destination account from operating to IOLTA, I can do that. I can easily come in, I can click edit, and that will take me to an edit screen where maybe every other week I wanted it to drop into operating and then alternate to IOLTA. You can do that, and up until the time the charge is run, and even 12 hours after, you can void or refund a charge. So you never have to worry about being able to come in and change things. You can do that at any time. Now, what does it look like for the client? That's a common question that we usually receive after someone signed up. So we will come in. This is the client side. So now I've switched over. I am a client of the law firm, and they've sent me an invoice. I'm logged into my client portal account. I'll see that this invoice is due, and now I'll click that Make Payment option. So very, very similar to what the attorney sees. Here I'm allowed to use a credit card or a check. Clients do not have the ability to set up recurring payment plans. Only the attorney has the ability to do that. So you don't have to worry about them deciding what their payment schedule is. You set that up for them. Now their routing number, account number, check number, billing address, city, state, zip, and they do the same for credit cards. So this is very intuitive, really easy for them to use, and then when they've completed this information, they click process payment, you get a notification, and you're well on your way to receiving payment for that invoice. So I hope that you've enjoyed this walkthrough of the payment processing features that are added to your account. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@totalattorneys.com or give us a call. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again soon.